Welcome, one and all, to another glorious episode of SFXX off,
Ready.
off the Rails Redux.
Ready.
How you doing, Davey?
Man, I'm okay. I think I'm okay. How are you?
I'm just peachy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Peachy's good.
peachy's
better
good.
than okay.
You like peach tea?
Yes, I do. Especially with honey. It's delicious. And peppermint. I like the peppermint tea.
Oh, you love peppermint tea.
Celestial seasonings just mwah.
Of course, this is our semi-weekly, weekly slash whatever you want to call it, variety podcast where we talk about whatever we want to talk about. I am, of course, Foxy Steve in the host chair with Simply Dave.
Hello, guys.
And today we are pretty much going to be talking about the future of this year, pretty much, now that the beast known as Elden Ring has come out. I'm about 40 hours into it.
I'm about 0 hours into it because I don't even have the game yet. But yes.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of us have played it. A lot of us love it. It is probably going to be our game of the year if anything else comes out. And you're playing the New Horizon, right?
Yes, I am. Forbidden West. It is a really fun game. Man, it's just the new machines that I'm going against, very intimidating. I'm trying my best to try to play as much as I can now that I'm a dad and all that stuff, so haven't really got a chance to get around to it for like the last day or so, but it is quite an enjoyable game. I've probably put at least 15 hours into it so far.
All right.
So yeah.
Yeah, the big question that I've got is Microsoft just announced that even though there's no E3, they're still doing their big conference to show off all their upcoming games.
Oh yeah, they're still doing their own thing.
And they got Starfield coming out. And before Elden Ring, I'd have been like, okay, well, a big contender would probably be Starfield. But now that Elden Ring's out, I don't see any other game being Game of the Year, at least overall.
Can't really argue with that. I mean,
Yes.
Everybody's been raving about Elden Ring. Every day I'm on Facebook and someone's showing some kind of gameplay or just some kind of hack or how they've beaten the boss. Like, I actually saw this one boss where he's fighting and he flies into the air and he comes right back down like a meteor and just crashes right back down to the ground. I thought that was like the craziest thing ever. And you have to fight bosses like that all the time?
Yeah, there's some crazy shit in that game.
Yeah.
On every turn, there's something else that pops out of nowhere and scares the living shit out of me.
That game is intimidating.
But it's actually not. It's not. Once you get rolling in it and get going, it's really not that crazy.
Not
like
that
it's
bad.
you're gonna get challenges. You're gonna get challenged.
Yeah.
But like it's so fun. Like it is so fun to explore the world. And
Yeah,
everything.
I have to get it at some point because I feel so left out. I really just want to try it out.
Yeah, I mean, and now you got your PS5.
Got a
running.
PS5 and everything.
New PS5 owners, and so I think that really kind of goes into like what else is coming out that's gonna kind of hit that same level. I mean, we've got Starfield, right? I think that could be, if it comes out and it is quality, that could be like the Xbox exclusive game of the year. But like we've got God of War Ragnarok still set to come out.
I'm pumped for that. I cannot wait to see more about that game. I'm a big fan of God of War. Like, I love the lore, I love the character, and I was very, very surprised with the last God of War that came out before, well, Ragnarok, of course. And I played it, and it was just totally different. I was so used to the arena hack and slash gameplay
Big
style.
angry Kratos, family dead, Ares.
Yeah. I completely shied away from it, but then when I finally gave it a chance, I fell in love with the story and just the interaction between him and his son. It's just, I loved it.
Yeah, I mean they really knocked it out the park with that one. That's why I'm like, the main reason I wanted a PS5 was like, okay, I would at least want one before Ragnarok comes out.
Yeah.
And I thought the game was gonna get delayed again. I'm like, I'm sure there's gonna be like, this game's getting delayed. And then somebody just came out and was like, this game is coming out this year. It was not an official statement. It was just some developer who works at Santa Monica that said it. And I'm sure people are like, why the fuck would you say? Why would you double down and say that?
Hey, man.
But they're confident.
I have to play it. I can't wait. I cannot wait to see it because it ended off with a really big cliffhanger. Like, I don't know if you Did you finish it? Okay, yeah. The cliffhanger.
Yeah, spoilers for God Warrior. Yeah, I finished it. So
I don't want to spoil too much, but yeah, there's gonna be some shit going down, and you might see a certain god in this game. He's pretty terrifying.
yeah, well, I am super hyped for it.
Yeah.
You know, it's one of those games where, again, I don't think it's gonna hit that same like, holy shit, this is a must play. This changes everything like Elden Ring did. But I think it's still gonna be like that Sony exclusive game that's gonna be you know, that hit.
This is gonna be it's probably gonna be a fucking banger.
Oh yeah, probably. You know, I'm hoping Starfield is that for Microsoft, and then I mean, I'm trying to figure out what else they're gonna really show. You know,
Xbox.
yeah.
Here's my prediction: they're gonna announce that they had bought Sega. I know. Look, I know it sounds crazy, but just think of the IPs. Just like if you think about it, that would be pretty sweet, right?
Yeah, I mean, like I think it'd be cool.
Yeah.
It'd be cool because half of Sega's problems, whenever they have a shitty game that comes out, is because of budget. And then the other half is, it's gonna be out by holiday. We don't care how you get it out, but it's good. This game better be out there, and that's how you get shit like Sonic Lost World and Black Knight and Anarchy Reigns.
That was Sega. Oh, that was Sega. Ooh.
You know Sega. Yeah, that was Sega. You get the dark Sega. You get them bad Sega games. You know what I'm saying? But if they get time and money and budget, that'd be great. The only problem with Microsoft buying Sega is that since Sega is primarily a Japanese-based company, I don't think Microsoft can legally buy them, for one thing. And also, they wouldn't really announce it during E3. I'm still calling it the E3 season, even though there's no E3. They wouldn't announce it at like a conference like that, probably.
That'd be pretty sweet. Sonic being like an exclusive Xbox game, Xbox title.
I mean, if it's good, Sonic Frontier.
Good, yeah.
I mean, this is the first, like they said that they were taking a real, like, step back to look at how they made these games and put like time in it.
Right, actual time.
Time and thought into a Sonic game that's 3D, that's like a Breath of the Wild looking type of world. That's a big open thing, which I haven't done before either. So that could be something else. I want to see Fable.
Yeah, of course.
I think they have to show Fable, even though it probably isn't coming out until next year. This is 22.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Well, no, because Perfect Dark is still a thing. I'm trying to figure out if they would do Perfect Dark first or Fable first.
I forgot about Perfect Dark.
Yeah, that's the first.
Oh, man.
That's that, like, because Fable's being made by the folks who work on Forza Horizon.
Yeah.
Perfect Dark is being worked on by The Initiative, which is that new studio they made up that has developers from all these other AAA studios in it. This is like that first game where they were like putting that best foot forward, and people have left development on it. Like the heads of certain departments on that game have left. It's like, ooh, what is going on over there? But I don't know if they're gonna show because they showed like a little teaser.
Yeah, I remember. They showed a little teaser of just Joanna, and I think there was like a city or something like that. That was as far as it goes. That was just about it.
So I'm like, are they gonna show this Perfect Dark? I think they will. I think they might. They have so much to show since they have both Xbox and Bethesda to do. So I know they're gonna show Fable. My guess is it'll probably be like a CG trailer, something like that, to maybe set the tone, because we haven't really had anything about Fable since they announced it.
Yeah.
Was that 2 years ago? Time has been fun. I can't remember.
See, I'm a little impatient. I got this thing about CG trailers. It's like it really doesn't do anything for me. Like it's like, okay, well it's out there, but I kind of want to see gameplay. Like how? Like that's what I want to see, because I do not care about that.
That's what it's like. There's the Redfall. That game got a lot of people excited, right? And it looks kind of like a Left 4 Dead type of thing, but with like vampires and stuff. And it got people excited, and I don't really know why, because all it showed was a CG trailer, and I'm like, yeah, if all these things all look cool and stuff, but like,
it's probably why I don't remember it, because the CG trailer, yeah, that shit just.
And it's from Arcane, who did Dishonored 1, Dishonored 2, Prey 2, They did something else more recently though that people love. Was Arcane Deathloop? I think Arcane was Deathloop.
I have Deathloop at the house, and I've yet to even touch it. Because I'm too busy playing Horizon.
No, yeah, I started playing Deathloop and I got to get back to it.
How is it?
Oh, Deathloop is fucking sick. When this starts going and you start getting into the gameplay and stuff, Deathloop is dope. It is the most playable like I enjoy it more than Dishonored 1 and 2, like from Arcane. Like I love the style of it, the characters, the dialogue. It's a must play.
You know what's funny about Dishonored? I try to play it and I suck at it. I don't know why. I just wasn't feeling it.
It's one of them like games that you can kind of do whatever you want.
Yeah.
How to tackle stuff. And Deathloop is the same way, but I think it lets you experiment more without getting penalized too much.
I've noticed that. I think when you die, you have to like.
You start
all over again.
And that's a big part of the story, and you can tackle things in different times of day and stuff like that. Now I know the exclusiveness.
Yes.
Look, I can't talk.
It's okay.
Of Deathloop is coming up in I think it's like November or something like that. So eventually that'll come over to Xbox as well via Game Pass because they don't have it.
Okay, so this is just my personal thing, but if we could have another Gears Tactics, I'd be down for that.
I forgot about Gears Tactics. Did you play it?
Yeah.
I didn't know. I hadn't
Game
heard
Pass.
of it.
Yeah, I enjoy that a lot. That's because I love my tactics RPGs. Like that's my shit. So it'd be really nice to see another like a sequel to that.
Yeah, I mean, speaking of Gears, I guess we haven't seen anything since Gears 5.
No.
So
it's been a while. Gears has been pretty quiet.
Been a while. Yeah, I could see getting like a little teaser for Gears 6 because I think that would be the end of that trilogy. With the way Gears 5 ended, I remember, because we played them all like in a.
I played up until 3. I didn't even touch 4 or 5.
Oh, dude! First of all, 4 is fucking sick.
Yeah, I heard.
Like 4 is amazing because Chris and I played through 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, all and like 4 is dope. Like 5 is really good, but they wanted to add in these weird little quasi open world bits for you to explore, which weren't all that engaging, and all it really did was pad out the gameplay when it didn't need to be.
Yeah.
But other than that, like those games really are sick. Like I feel like people kind of slept on them after like 3, and like that story.
I was probably one of them. I ain't gonna lie.
Like that story, it starts off bro shooter or whatever, but that story in that world, and especially when they switch to 4 and everybody's kind of older and stuff, like it's dope. Like it really is. You should play it.
Yeah, I'll pick it up. I have Game Pass.
So yeah, Gears 6. I haven't thought about it, but they could show that. But I feel like they still got to get a lot of other stuff out. Like, there's Lost. Was it Outer Worlds 2? From Bethesda.
Outer Worlds. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
From Obsidian.
Remember Outer Worlds.
Obsidian's busy. Like they got Outer Worlds 2. I'm playing Outer Worlds 1 right now, and it's so good. It's like a nice, tight, polished Fallout kind of game, but in space, So they got that. They have Avowed, which is kind of their like Skyrim-looking game, but it looks really cool. And then I think Obsidian has another game they're working on too. Like they're a busy studio. Some people are hoping we get like a Fallout New Vegas 2.
That'd be sweet.
Because now both studios are under the same roof.
Man, look, all right, give me another Fallout Vegas. Like that I would be all over that.
Yeah, I think people would go nuts.
I ain't giving Kaylee a bath that night. She's staying with Mama. I'm gonna be downstairs playing that game. I am addicted to Fallout.
Baby's just covered in shit, stares at the bathroom.
That should be alright. She can go herself. Fuck it.
Baby, come help me with this. It's everywhere.
You know what to do. Just holds it down. Take her outside, holds it down. She'll be alright. She's 1, by the way. So yeah, another Fallout. Oh, that'd be all over that shit.
Yeah, so I think we'll get one for sure. It's just a matter of like what they're gonna do to make it happen. But yeah, they've got so many. Microsoft has so many damn studios now under its umbrella.
Mm-hmm.
You know, even before the Activision Blizzard thing becomes official, because the FTC still has to approve it. So that's coming up soon. But I think they have like so much to be able to show off here because their systems are like selling better than they ever have before. At the same time, like they are outselling 360 at the same time, and I think Xbox One as well.
Hey man, just Xbox is dope. That's
demand is high for them. I think Game Pass is paying off.
Game Pass is probably the sweetest deal I've ever had, ever. Like it's just games on demand. Like I've never have downloaded so many games, played them, and it was just delete it, and then I'll just grab another one. That's what, just to try them out.
Yeah, I mean that's what it's there.
No commitment. You don't have to commit to some of these games.
You don't, and then you end up hitting the game that you like love, right? You end up hitting the game. Like I started Dragon Quest 11 on Game Pass, and I'm like, this game is fucking dope. Like it is. I mean, it's not like it doesn't reinvent the wheel.
Yeah.
For RPGs, but it's a really fucking good wheel. It's a good wheel. And I know at some point I'm going to have to actually straight up buy it because I don't know if it's going to stay on Game Pass too much longer. But yeah, like, you know what I predict?
What?
For this? I think they're going to announce a new structure for Xbox Live Ultimate where we can, for the love of God, get a year of Xbox Live and Game Pass together. Because you can't right now.
Like in a bundle?
Yeah, like restructure the entire thing. Because right now, all you can get is it's 3 months for $15.
Yeah.
And then it jumps to 3 months for $45. And then there's nothing else after that. And you're not even getting a discount like you used to with just gold by itself.
So how much do you think they'll charge?
I could see them...
Like 60 for a year?
60 for a year is too low. Honestly, for Game Pass and Gold together. I would say for a year's worth, I could see it going between 80 and 100 for a year's worth of Ultimate and Gold combined.
I could see it being 80.
And I'm fine. Look, it's like, I'm never going to not have Game Pass on that Xbox. Let me just buy the year, set it and forget it. Let that bitch renew.
Hey, here's one. Here's my prediction. Bring back Tao Feng. No, I'm kidding.
Was that Midway?
What was
Who
Tao
the hell
Feng?
made Tao Feng?
Think it was Midway.
I don't know. Here's a no. I don't think it was.
It wasn't Midway. It was John Tobias.
Oh, okay, separate.
Oh, yeah, that. No, I'm not gonna even search that. No, but yeah.
Tao Feng 2. Who the fuck? No one asked for this, but we're giving it to you. Nobody wanted it either. We're still giving it to you.
Maybe Conquer? That's just for me. Conquer?
I mean, hey, they could. I think Conquer was kind of in a time capsule.
Yeah.
Where I don't know that Conquer could work in the way it did before now.
Yeah. But it's just for me because I love Conquer. Like another, maybe a sequel. Maybe.
Conquer 2, Shits Ahoy. And it's like on the sea. He's like a pirate.
No, this has to be like a direct sequel. Like what does he
TV
do? Like after he's like the king and everything, like maybe he spends all his money on booze and liquor, and now he's trying to get it all back and stupid shit. It's stuff like that. I mean, I literally created this whole story in my head about Conquer, like after Conquer's Bad Fur Day. I made this whole thing up.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm a big fan.
I had no idea you were that big a fan of Conquer.
I am. I'm getting a tattoo of him.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I'm dead serious. I love Conquer. That's my childhood, man.
Wow, what if? Okay. The conference begins to wind down. They go, we got one more thing. Rockstar logo shows up.
Oh?
It's Grand Theft Auto 6.
Wouldn't surprise me.
That
wouldn't surprise me.
At the Xbox conference.
At the Xbox conference? That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
That'd be really interesting. I'd be hyped as fuck though.
It'd be hype. I wouldn't have seen it coming. Normally, does Rockstar even show up at other people's things anymore?
I don't remember.
I don't remember the last time.
I don't remember the last time. I think don't they do their own thing?
I don't remember, like Red Dead 2. I'm trying to remember where that was revealed at. It's been so long. And then of course, Grand Theft Auto 5. God,
It's still going.
that's 10 years ago. So I definitely can't remember.
It's been 10 years.
Mm-hmm. And people still buying it. Still buy this new one too.
Oh my god.
This new release.
It's like World of Warcraft, but with GTA. That's pretty much what it is.
They can't keep getting away with this.
Nah.
They gotta stop.
They have to
need
stop
to
it
stop.
at some point.
It's ridiculous.
So do you think, like, even if they were to hypothetically announce GTA 6, you think they're going to continue with online and within a year?
Yeah. Oh yeah. GTA Online wouldn't go away until GTA 6 is out, and then probably they would maybe either leave online going for a while, or and then eventually migrate people's accounts and stuff to like whatever the other GTA Online for 6 would look like, because GTA Online is such a separate entity now from the core thing. I could see them splitting it off and having it be its own game going forward.
I don't even count it as GTA 5 anymore. It's just GTA Online.
Yeah, it's its own thing.
It's literally its own monster.
Yeah. But so that's just my kind of like my insane like Gatorade get hype moment of what if they they close the GTA 6.
Maybe a new Star Wars.
I mean, because there's a bunch of new Star Wars games in development already. I don't think anything's coming from Microsoft though. The only thing I know is that there's a Knights of the Old Republic remake coming out. And then I know Amy Hennig, who used to work on all the Uncharted games, because she had a Star Wars game she was working on, but then it got canceled. But now she's working on another Star Wars game. Because the whole thing with EA is pretty much done. So now Lucas Arts or Disney is able to like shop Star Wars around to different people to have them come out with something. So I don't know who from Xbox would.
Bring back 1313. Finish that up. I was really hyped for 1313. It looked like Uncharted.
Yeah, that game is.
I know it's canned.
Dead and buried, unfortunately. Man, EA really shit the bed hard with Star Wars. I mean, hard. Like, wow.
Yep.
Whew. So many canceled projects, and then or flops. Like, unreal. So no, we are probably on the other side of maybe better Star Wars games, and
Fingers
ones that
crossed.
actually come out. You know?
Yeah, when they actually come out. Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, I can't. There's so much from Microsoft alone that they could announce at this conference. So, I don't know, anything else that coming out that you're looking forward to
From Xbox?
from Xbox or from Sony and Nintendo?
I think we pretty much covered everything. Like with Sony, it's definitely God of War.
Yeah, I mean that's their big one of
100%.
this phase of PS5 games. That's like their last, I think, big game until they gotta start announcing what else they've got coming out.
Yeah.
Because Last of Us came out, Ghost came out, Tsushima, Ratchet and Clank is out. They announced Spider-Man 2. They announced Wolverine. God of War is coming.
Okay, so I'm gonna take a shot in the dark. This is probably never gonna happen. Maybe another Uncharted. Maybe.
I know what was happening with Uncharted. There was something. There's kind of some rumors about Uncharted, maybe doing like a remake or something like that, or real light rumors about that, or maybe do another spin-off game with like Sully.
Yeah, do a spin-off, because basically Drake is kind of like retired. So
yeah. I kind of don't want to see no more Uncharted games.
Really?
No, I think that whole series closed in where it needed to close in at, and then they can go off and do something else. I would love to see not Uncharted, not Last of Us, but I want to see a whole new IP from Naughty Dog. Something entirely different that we've never seen before.
Okay.
And go with that.
Yeah, something story-driven, no zombies, no tomb raiding, something different. Maybe play as a spy.
Yeah. Put him on give him a siphon filter.
Okay, I don't think that's a bad idea.
No, there's no espionage games out right now.
No,
there's no Metal Gear. There's no Splinter Cell.
It's been a long time since we even seen anything like spy thriller like. So like that'd be really sweet. Like Naughty Dog were to come up with some kind of spy game like Uncharted.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just an open field. I know there's a Splinter Cell announced by Ubisoft coming, but we have no idea when or how that even looks. So.
I forgot about that.
Yep, and the way they make games, I don't even know. Open world, you can unlock points in it to go.
And Splinter Cell?
I don't know, man.
Hell no.
Making games lately. I don't know.
Not everything needs to be open world. That's so weird.
Mm-mm.
That means you can hide anywhere.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
No.
We'll have to wait and see on that one. But yeah, I think that's about it. I mean, Nintendo's got Live Alive, that cool looking RPG.
Oh, God.
And that's, and whatever else they got planned on. Metroid, I don't.
Yeah, only one can fucking dream, but if they could just say something about Metroid, anything. But this is what I want. And I feel like some people would disagree. Maybe an HD remake of the old Metroid Prime games, because I've never played.
Yeah, I could see them doing that, bringing those over to Switch.
Yeah, bringing those over to Switch. Mm-hmm. Like, oh man, I'd be.
Because they're kind of stuck where they are right now. So
yeah.
And then Breath of the Wild 2, which I'm sure they was like, oh, Elden Ring. Let's just take this and move it back. Let's just move this back.
Yeah.
Away from that.
Honestly, that would be a smart move because Elden Ring is already an open world game, and
it kind of some of the previous style of what Breath of the Wild did. But yeah,
I'm patient about Breath of the Wild. I can wait. Yeah. I can definitely wait on that.
Yeah, I think the future is looking interesting. I think there's a lot of unknowns, which kind of gets me excited because I like the unknown nature of when a game's coming out. Mm-hmm. I want to know what stuff I've never seen before.
Yeah, I want to be surprised. Mm-hmm. Like I want to go in blindly to surprise me.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. So I think, is that all you got?
I think that's it.
Yeah, I think that's it for me too. All we can do now is just wait and see what we got coming in the future. I think it's like June 12th for the Microsoft.
I thought it was 13th.
Is it the 13th? You have a phone.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's one of them. It's one of those days in June. But yeah, it's I think it's exciting times, no matter what system you got right now. And I think just with Xbox having so many things under their umbrella that it could be almost anything that they show.
June 12th.
June 12th, okay. So yeah, I guess we'll find out more June 12th. And if that's it for you, that's it for me.
Mm-hmm. Take us home.
No, I'm being told.
You thought I forgot, nigga? You thought I forgot, bitch? There we go. There we go. We'll edit that out. It's time.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Come on, man.
No, I thought I could get away with it since I was the host.
No, because I'm still in the room, whore.
We gotta guess the character.
And this time it's a 2-player game because the 2 of you are here. So the countdown's going to be at 1 minute. You 2 will get the chance to guess one video game character that's on the top of my mind with only yes or no questions. You'll have as many chances in the allotted time to guess the character. But remember, the question's on who he or she is. Or what.
Okay.
It must be yes or no.
Oh, God. Okay.
And your clock starts now.
Does he have 4 legs?
No.
Is it a man?
Yes.
Is he tall?
Semi.
Do they wear a hat?
No.
Does he have a weapon?
Yes.
Is this a PlayStation exclusive?
No.
Does he have a gun?
No.
Does he have a sword?
Yes.
Does he have armor?
Yes.
Is their hair white?
Maybe.
Does he kill monsters?
Technically, yes.
Is this a sci-fi setting?
Yes.
No, that was a maybe on the white hair. Oh, shit.
Witcher?
Did you...
Nope.
Sci-fi settings.
Oh shit! You said sci-fi. I don't know. What was it?
Final guesses.
Devil May Cry?
No.
You said white hair, right?
No. I didn't say white hair. I said maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. Who is it?
Final guess for him.
Cloud.
No, because that's a Sony thing. It's Revan.
Who?
Revan.
Oh, from KOTOR?
KOTOR.
Oh my god. I
would have never got that.
Darth Revan, I would not have figured that out because Darth Revan is whatever you want him to look. Spoilers. Is whatever you want him to look like.
I was like, maybe.
Son of a bitch.
And he doesn't wear a hat. He has a hood, and when he's later on.
And it reveals, and it's just you.
And a lightsaber is technically a sword, so.
That was set up. You son of a bitch.
I wouldn't have got that one. I wouldn't have. No. Phooey. He's cheating.
What year were you? Oh, phooey. This is Boulder Dash.
I am doing my best to clean up the Chicago language, because I got a little baby.
Just make a swear jar. That when you say fucking shit and ass and piss, you can throw a couple of.
She says shit now.
That's your fault.
She goes, no, that was Mom's fault. She goes, dit. I'm like, what was that? Dit. I'm like, oh, no. Yeah, she did that for like a week.
I'm like, yes, more.
She did that for a week. Dit. I'm like, oh no.
That's great. Well, maybe I'll get it next time. Son of a bitch. Well, we're going to close out, do a little housekeeping before we close out. Of course, where can they find you at Simply Dave on social medias?
Well, I don't go on Twitter like I used to, but you can find me at Twitter on Super Simply Dave. _
Awesome. You can, of course, find me on Twitter at Steve Foxy. But if you search Foxy Steve, it's still going to be me because the other guy who took Foxy Steve doesn't use his Twitter. I'm not salty. I'm not bitter. Of course, you can check this podcast out on youtube.com/sfxxplay, as well as on all of your glorious podcast services around the globe. Another bit of news before we go. This is probably going to be our last named podcast of Off The Rails, because after this, we're going to do a little pivot. We're going to do a little change.
A little bit pivot.
If you didn't notice a bit of the green behind us here, we're going to switch to a new podcast format focusing solely on Xbox and probably some PC as well. Gonna call it Jump In, Play More. Same feed. You don't have to change anything. Don't have to subscribe to anything new. But we're gonna be focusing more on that and really drilling deep on what's happening on the Xbox and PC side of things in terms of Game Pass and what Uncle Phil Spencer is up to. So if you can stick with us on there, I think we can be even more of the kind of the same and enjoyable format you got right now, just with a focused topic. And probably more of me not guessing video game characters, because the pressure. You see that he has the time clock. Okay, you don't see it, but he's got the clock.
You guessed it.
Okay.
You had a really good answer last time. I forgot what it was.
I don't know what it.
You got it right.
Okay, when I see that clock ticking, okay, then everything shits out. Anyway, okay.
Yeah. I don't like to be timed either.
I'm getting off the rails.
Well, that's the name of the podcast.
Anyway, just please feel free to check us out on all there. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe if you haven't already. If you like what you see, hit that little notification bell as well, so that way the algorithm gives us more love, because we desperately need it. We also have a TikTok you can follow at SFXXplay. I believe that is all we've got. Oh, and of course our Twitch, twitch.tv/SFXXplay. Booyah. And for Simply Dave, I am Foxy Steve. I hate Chris off camera. And we'll see you next time.
That was some bullshit, though. There was no way I could have guessed that.
Because you suck.